They're known as the nuclear holdouts, Japanese people refusing to leave their homes even though they're in the contaminated no-go zone around the stricken Fukushima nuclear plant. In one community, Naraha, which is 20 kilometres from the plant, only 4 out of the original 8,000 inhabitants remain. North Asia correspondent Mark Willacy was given rare access to the evacuation zone to visit one of the nuclear holdouts.
It's a journey into a ghostly world. Sanai Yamauchi is taking me to see his hometown, the place where he was born and raised. But to get to Naraha, he needs special authorisation because his community now lies in the nuclear no-go zone.
I worry I will never be able to live here again. It's not safe for the children. The whole place has to be decontaminated.
Naraha's 8,000 residents have fled, but Mr Yamauchi is taking me to meet Keigo Sakamoto, one of the 4 refusing to budge. Well, Yamauchi-san says he doesn't think he needs any sort of protective clothing, but we've been advised that we should really put this on, so we will. And we're now here coming to meet one of the nuclear holdouts, a man called Keigo Sakamoto, and as you can hear, he's still here on his farm. Mr Sakamoto's ramshackle farm has become a haven for abandoned animals, and there's no way he's going to walk away from his 24 dogs or his menagerie of geese, chickens and goats.
With all my animals, there are about 500 lives here. My animals are everything to me, plus I was never told officially to evacuate.
We push further into Naraha and the nuclear no-go zone. Once a thriving community, it's now abandoned, overgrown, deathly quiet and contaminated.
The local government is working hard preparing things so that residents can return home. But because of the contamination, I don't believe we can come back for at least another 5 years.
But before Mr Yamauchi drives away, he checks on his own home, where the remains of his final meal there still sit on the table. It is now time to leave and let Naraha slip back into its deathly silence. Mark Willacy, ABC News, Naraha.